Apostle Ricard back once again, and we say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. I'm here with the elder Damash Shapai.
Shalom.
And what's the title of this video, brother? Let me speak up loud.
Shitty black mothers. Shitty black mothers. You know? And that's a serious issue that we're dealing with. You know, because not only do we have to fight every other nation as a man, as a group of men. Not only do we have to fight every other nation, but you know the so-called woman that we should be finding comfort in from the perils that we have to fight from day-to-day life is attacking us in our homes. You know, and then it's to the point now where when you try to escape this situation, then there's an attack on you escaping the discomfort of what we're dealing with, man. You know? So there has to be some level of balance, you know?
And let's explain that. Like you got the so-called passport brothers, right? The so-called passport brothers, these are a contingency of black men that have decided they're done with the African-American black woman. So they said, fuck it, we're going to get passports. We're going to go overseas to these different countries and we're going to find real, because when you go overseas, the women, the American woman is through. So what does the black, but you know what, it doesn't matter. You're not stopping nothing. Y'all just talking shit. Nobody really cares. But they do videos that get on the internet. Them passport brothers are a bunch of pedophiles. They going over there messing with little girls and all that crazy shit, right? Because these men are done with your ass. And then the men that are over here, well, like y'all say, the majority of the men are gay, right? But who made them gay? Y'all. Y'all created that, right? Your sons are alphabet people.
Yeah, if there's no father in the house because you want to jump from rod to rod, then if you are the only solution in his life, then what he gonna jump from rod to rod? You know, if he don't see some type of male figure as a leadership role in his life, then what is he supposed to see? Then what is he supposed to aspire to be? Because you don't have no discipline to deal with one man. No, he see you jumping from rod to rod, and you his only hero in life because you've made his father exigent circumstance or some type of
enigma.
Yeah, in his life. Then you're his only hero, so he's gonna aspire to be like you. He's gonna aspire to be like you, and you're a woman. You know. So that creates confusion, you know, because a man shouldn't aspire to be like a woman. Off top, a man shouldn't aspire to be like a woman. A woman shouldn't be a hero in a man's life.
Yeah, you hear these niggas here, my mother, my grandmother, my hero. You Mo.
Yeah, but what battles have they fought besides the ones that they've created? And there's another thing. This is the thing I talk about. It's called a manufactured struggle. You see other women going through a struggle, and you feel guilty that you ain't going through a struggle. So what you do? You create a struggle to say, "Oh, girl, I'm here with you." And you create a struggle out of your own life, and everybody in your life suffers for an outside bitch. Everybody in your life is struggling because you wanted to be on the level of this demon. You wanted to lower your lifestyle to say, "Oh, I feel you, I understand." You want to manufacture a struggle to say, "I'm struggling." How stupid is that? But it's true. It's realistically true. And it's happening from day to day, man.
You so-called black women are dumb. And we're talking in particular about the so-called black woman. Because like we said earlier, we were talking about this in the conversation. The curses came on all the women of Israel, the 12 tribes. But the bulk of the curses came upon primarily the woman of the tribe of Judah, the so-called black woman, the African American black woman. Mm-hmm. And the reason why a lot of these niggas are moles and feminine and weirdos are killing each other is because of y'all. So we go like Kevin Samuels, right? We gonna make y'all take accountability, but we was doing it before Kevin Samuels was doing it.
And you could see the curse. Hey, what was one of the curses that your hair? You'll be bald headed, and a lot of these Levite women they got long hair.
Yeah.
A lot of these Benjamite women they got long hair. No, but you black women here in America, you are just bald as you can be. You gotta glue on. You got a lace front. You gotta do all this extra stuff and then you rub a hair that ain't yours, and still haughty.
No, but then they put on y'all look like Walt Disney characters. And then let's take it to a further level. You so-called black woman, you African American black woman, the woman in the tribe of Judah, y'all, 80% of y'all are Big Shirley. Okay, y'all morbidly obese with red, blonde, blue hair, crazy looking shit. That's a goddamn shame.
Yeah, and 2 gay sons.
And your sons are gay. You hang out with gay dudes, but then the narrative changes when you want to insult another Negro. Are you gay, nigga? You gay. Then it becomes an insult. Is it an insult or is it okay? Right? Come on, man. Let's get into some scriptures.
This is I'm gonna get this. Oh snap!
And you mess your kids all up. Let me throw this out there real quick, while this brother's getting the scripture for me. You black woman, you mess your daughters up. Whether the Big Shirley or Keisha or whatever, you teach your daughters how to tweak. You teach your daughters how to be whores and sluts. Or if you're a fat chick, if you're morbidly obese, you make your daughters into Big Shirleys like you. But your sons, they become moles, man. Mm-hmm. So you mess up your kids because you're messed up. So you figure you have a jealousy of your kids. Like, well, why should they be good if I'm not good?
Yeah.
My life is messed up, so why should they? You jealous and envious of your own kids.
Yeah, your children. You can't provide them the amount of love that they need because you're traumatized. You're selfish. That's what it boils down to. You're a selfish bitch, and all you care about is what you've been through in life. You don't even care about what came from between your legs to say, you know what, I'm gonna create a better life for you because my life was fucked up. But you bring your trauma and then you create a child that only loves you, and then that child becomes your fucking counselor. And that child is supposed to be being a child instead of fucking dealing with your trauma and trying to love you through your bullshit. Because you know why? You can't humble down to a man that if you humble down to a man will love you through your shit. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to humble down. So what do? You go pop out 2 or 3 babies and that's out. Well, if nobody else loves me, these kids do. And you know what? That's a toxic environment too, because you're toxic. Now you're raising these kids to love you instead of love themselves. So when they grow up, they don't know how to love themselves. So every situation that they encounter, it becomes unfruitful. Because you know why? Because they were never taught self-love. They were taught to love your fat, funky, black ass, stupid ass.
Yeah.
They were taught to love your demonic ass.
That's right. And that's a curse.
Mm-hmm. A generational curse at that.
Yeah.
You know?
What we got?
This is Micah 7. I'm gonna start at verse 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord.
Brother, read it loud, man, so you can pick out a number.
Yes, sir. Kind of. Micah 7 and 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. That's what we're doing. As men, we're learning how to cope with this situation and bear this indignation because we know that we can't choose you. We can't. A lot of these men love brown skinned women. You got every quality that their eyes desire, but in your heart is black as coal. You're a demon. You're a turd with pretty painted colors, but on the inside you're a turd. You're a piece of shit. But you know, like it's like somebody take an artist, paint the shit to make it look good on the outside, and you kissing the shit, you laying with it, but it's shit.
That's right. That's right.
It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I will behold his righteousness. And that's what's happening. These men are being brought forth to the light, and they're beholding the righteousness of the Lord. And the righteousness of the Lord that says a woman is supposed to be your possession. It says the righteousness of the Lord says that a woman is supposed to be under a man. You know? So if you're not going to be under us, so you leave us no option but to find someone that's going to be under us, because you are the so-called white man's pit bull. You're the white man's dog. You go and snatch at the ankles of your people to appease the ways of this life. You don't want to build up your people. You can't. You are incompetent on building up anything but yourself. Yeah. Even what comes between your legs. And damn, if you marry a man and he has kids, what comes between another woman's legs, damn that. Because it's fuck the whole village if you ain't important. If you ain't important, fuck the village.
Yeah, because you black women are toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Shitty black. That's why we see what we see in the so-called black community today. Total dysfunction. Total dysfunction. That's why we have the alphabet community and all the things that we have. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
These little niggas walking around with blonde and dreadlocks, looking weirdoed out.
Mm-hmm.
You see? Go ahead, bro.
It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have
loud.
So like I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. It says, verse 10, then she, right after the Lord stores righteousness in our hearts, is immediately on you. Then she, that is mine enemy.
And you know what? We're just going to read this one scripture.
Mm-hmm. Then she, that is my enemy, shall see it. Why? Because you've pushed us away so far. We away now. So now you're starting to see that we ain't fucking with you. Now it's becoming a problem because we don't want to jump through rings of fire and say our ABCs backwards to fucking deal with you and your bullshit. So now men are saying, you know what? There's an easier solution to this, and it begins with the other races of people.
That's right.
It begins with other because you've wholeheartedly swallowed down the demonic ways of the society to the point where you are venomous to everything you touch.
Passport brothers.
Or everything that comes from you. You are venomous to your children. You don't deserve to get custody of children.
No.
You can't even fucking cook. How the fuck you gonna get deserved? Hey, men are better cooks than women.
Well, first of all, this is why these kids are fucked up now, because you black women can't cook, so you're feeding the kids GMO babies. You're not feeding them Popeyes, chicken nuggets, cereal.
They clone Tyrone food.
What you eat? Cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Ramen noodles and ramen noodles, and because y'all can't cook. And it's weird because Big Shirley, y'all love food, but y'all eat out. Y'all can't cook. Go ahead, bro.
It says, then she that is my enemy shall see it and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God?
See, but the Lord gonna raise up the men of the Lord. Mm-hmm. Yahweh Shai gonna raise up the men of the Lord. All you women that's giving brothers hard times, you got men on child support, all that wickedness, man. Y'all gonna be ashamed when that time come, man.
Yeah. It says, shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where's the Lord thy God? Because a lot of men that believe in the faith have shitty baby mothers. They got women that's totally against them, women that want to destroy them, women that want to control them, women that don't want them to be men, women that don't want them to be rulers, women that that don't care about their protection. But we're coming into the time where protection is gonna mean more than money. And if you don't have a man, you don't have shit.
You women gonna be fucked up. Y'all gonna be fucked up. And we've all been with women like that. You women want to be worshipped. And then you use the children as pawns to fuck with the man. That's what y'all do. Shitty baby mothers. And it only affects the kid.
Yep. You go watch the female Wakanda. What was the Wakanda movie with just the bitches, when the bitches was ruling? You go and watch that, and then you get empowered. You get empowered.
Or the other one, the Woman King.
Yeah. The Woman King. You get empowered by the Woman King, but you tired. You can't even function after working 80 hours. You know, but you empowered by the Woman King to turn against who? Us. And then now we're seeking other options, and now oh shit, I don't have nobody to turn against. See, that's the thing. That's what men are doing. When men go out and seek other options, that means that you have to deal with you. That means that we don't have to deal with you. That means that you have to deal with you. If you can't unload your bullshit on us, then all you got is you. The other nations ain't checking for you.
Yep.
Hey, ain't nobody. Hey, you got the passport bros. They going over everywhere else to find women. Ain't nobody coming over here to find your ass.
That's right.
Ain't nobody coming over here to say, "Oh, let me give me a twerking black bitch."
Yep.
Let me give me a woman that can't cook and all she can do is talk loud.
And let me give me a 300-pound.
Well,
Big Shirley. The Chinese man, the Arab man, the white man ain't coming and saying, oh, they ain't coming over here looking for Big Shirley. Was there more to that?
Hey, they women skinny.
Yeah.
All they women skinny overseas. All you fatties over here. You tree trunk ankle black scum dogs.
Yeah.
It says then she that's my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? It says, mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. You know, you done left this man as man and then did everything he can to appease you, and it wasn't enough. You said, I can do bad all by myself. You can do bad by your fucking self.
And y'all doing bad now.
Yep.
Y'all doing bad. Was that the main point on that?
That was it. That was
the main point. And y'all doing bad now. Y'all losing now. That's why y'all desperate. Y'all thirsty. You can't go in the supermarket or the laundromat or nowhere. You black women are trying to get with dudes now.
Yep. And doing bad by yourself is not enough. You'll destroy a man's child.
Yeah.
You'll start to poison a man's seed because that man is done with you. He's not paying you no attention.
And when he says poison, he means in the brain. You'll turn the man's seed against him, or if that man got another finer woman, especially a woman of another nation, and you will turn the kid against. You teach the kid to be disrespectful.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
When you won't care for the child properly. You'll teach the child to be a fucking deviant. You'll parade the child around with skimpy clothes because you know that man doesn't approve. And then when the pedophile sees the child, his rod get hard. You won't consider that.
No, because you don't care. Because you don't care.
Because you're a selfish black bitch.
No, because you're a deviant. But like we just read, y'all should be trodden down in the miles of the street. So you so-called black woman, the Lord we're gonna wrap it up here. The Lord gonna deal with y'all ass, man.
Okay.
You're gonna be trodden down. You're gonna be like a dead black woman in weave and wigs, carcasses laying dead in the streets, man.
That's right.
You shitty black mothers.
Yep.
So with that, we say shalom, brothers.
Shalom, brothers.
Pray this video was edifying.
Hey, stay strong.
Stay strong, brothers.